Welcome back guys, I hope you're doing well. We started this project with a simple idea. We needed a strong functional winch bumper that not only fits our truck perfectly, but also looks the part and fits in with our style. So instead of going with a pre-made option, which there's not very many available in the UK, we decided to design our own one ourselves. We sketched it out, refined the measurements, and built a digital model on Fusion 360 that included all the key features we wanted. A winch mount, openings for lights, but it had to be strong and it had to have scope to build on. Once we were happy with the design, we sent the files off to Factory, a company that specialises in online metal fabrication. They took our CAD files and turned them into laser cut, flat pack kit, made to our exact specifications. When the parts showed up, everything was precision cut, labelled and ready to go. It was basically a DIY bumper in IKEA form, minus the confusing instructions. Anyone that tells you building a winch bumper is easy is lying. So the first snag we ran into was the hose. Now, because of the front faceplate being angled and then the hose mount being a flat surface, there wasn't enough clearance. The issues didn't just stop at the hose. I wish they had, but they didn't. So moving into the winch itself, the bolt holes were completely messed up on the back two holes. The front ones lined up perfect, but the back ones didn't, and this was my own damn fault for not checking measurements. It turned out, rather than making them centered, I made them slightly off center, which threw out all the measurements. And there you have it, from flat pack kit from Factory to a nice heavy duty midsection, ready to take on drum clog, curtain, and everywhere else we decide to take it. But it's time to make some more progress, and important decisions have to be made now. So, now that we're all caught up through that recap, which was pretty cool, we have important decisions to be made. Unfortunately, I'm in a conundrum. Now, I have two trucks in the workshop at this present moment. Unfortunately, we have to make a very important decision on how to progress with our bumpers. Now, you've seen the midsection. I'm happy with the midsection. I have made some tweaks, which I'll show you just shortly. But how do we finish the sides? The sides are pretty important. At the end of the day, we're going to be off-roading the truck. We're going to be coming through tight sections. We're going to be beating the bugger up. It's going to take some abuse. So do we go solid sides? Do we go tubular sides? Do we go hybrid, tubular? Do we go with a stinger bar? These are the important decisions that have to be made. However, fortunate enough that I've had two orders on these bumpers, so I have both side by side, and you get to see it. So you get to see these side by side first before the people I'm building the bumpers for get to see them. So this is Daniel's truck, which is on a 6-inch drop bracket with the standard Navara shocks and a spacer, 4-inch body lift, 37-inch tyres, and it is running with solid sides. I do have a nice little pocket in there that reduces it to a 3.5-inch cube light. It has the revisions for the winch tray. I've already amended the bolts. I have test fitted the winch in here and it does fit. Excuse the seagulls. Now this is a facelift truck, so it sits out 50mm more than what it does on a pre-face. So I like it. I like the solid sides, a lot of protection. Shouldn't really gouge in it much, but it should take the beating. With it reducing to a pod light would be pretty smart. 32-inch light bar. Again, plenty of room for a winch. We can get in and do what we need to do in here, should we have to. Does give a bit of a skid plate. Access underneath for your winch bolts. I like it. However, we have the hybrid option. which is a solid midsection, tubular outers with some flat plate so that you can mount your lights, 32-inch light bar mounted inside. Needs a little adjustment on the height. I'm not going to lie, I'm not happy with that. Again, it's got the opening for the winch. This is the mended one. Bolt holes underneath. So this one is a 2-inch body lift. And again, you can see it wraps round. Follows the curve of the pre-face bumper. The only thing that has to happen for the pre-face in my next rendition is I'm just going to bring this in a touch just to clear the plastic bumper because it's rubbing right there. But that's fine. This truck's on a 4-inch body lift. And again, I have made the mounts so that they can obviously be moved for 2-inch or 4-inch. So, going forward, do I want the solid or do I want the hybrid? Now, I'm pretty curious about your opinion. I value it. I do like you guys when you interact. So if you could, drop a comment. Just let me know, hybrid or solids. I think I have a rough idea of what I'm going to run. I don't know yet. It's one of those ones I'm still up in the air. But seeing both these trucks side by side, seeing how I think I want my new truck, which you'll find out about soon, it's a tough one. Decisions are definitely going to have to be made. But for now, here's some teaser videos for you. And for those wondering what happened to the light, I had a moment of weakness. That stupid tube hit me. Fell and hit me in the head. So I threw it a few times. Not proud. I now have damaged truck. Sorry. I like the hybrid. Then I like the solid. Tough choices. So, on Fusion, as you can see, we've made some tweaks to the design. So basically we've went with, the centre section has been altered to include a subtle little MG emblem, which I quite like. I know a lot of you guys won't, but at the end of the day, it is my bumper. Obviously, we've got the 2-inch mounts and the 4-inch. So these ones here are the 2-inch, these ones are the 4-inch, which will push the bumper higher off the mounts. Does change your pull line for the winch itself, obviously. I've went back on the centre section to only having the outsides for weld points, which leaves this whole section here open. On the previous rendition, I actually had this in 3 sections, so you had 1, 2, 3. Didn't like it, looked a bit crammed. Changed the opening a little bit, and I've also made it wider. So I've added an extra inch either side and re-changed the angle for the sides, just to give it a bit more width. We're going to be running extended arches. Don't know if it will be the pre-runner ones yet or just extended, but either way, we need the midsection to be a bit wider at the top, just to pull off the wider arches without making the bumper look small. Obviously, I've altered the holes. Got some gusseting, drain holes. Only other thing I may add on is an extra brace in here, just to give it another bit of just to strengthen it really. But other than that, this is the design that I'm sending away for my truck. So stay tuned. We'll have an update on this shortly, and we'll make a decision on solid sides or hybrid tube. I already have an idea for lighting. That's already handled. So we'll send this away and we'll see what happens. So, as always guys, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching if you've made it this far in the video. As always as well, I appreciate all your comments. So if you've got any insight, any tweaks, any alterations you guys recommend doing to to this bumper, I'm more than happy to listen. As always, like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Behave yourselves.